He wasn't an actor, he was a poser. James Garner's sharp critique of Steve McQueen reveals a tense rivalry behind the scenes of The Great Escape. While Garner was known for his charm and professionalism, McQueen's rebellious antics and obsession with image often disrupted productions. Their clashing personalities set the stage for one of Hollywood's most fascinating showdowns. In 1963, The Great Escape brought together some of Hollywood's biggest names in one of the most ambitious World War II films of its time. Steve McQueen played Captain Virgil Hilts, the cooler king, while James Garner portrayed Hendley, the scrounger. McQueen, fresh off his rising stardom from the Magnificent Seven, brought more than just his reputation. He brought a hefty ego. From the start, McQueen was dissatisfied with the script, disliking how his character wasn't the hero. His loud complaints and threats to quit disrupted the production, forcing director John Sturges and the studio to appease him. The now iconic motorcycle stunts, including the famous barbed wire jump, were added solely to boost his role, though it was his stunt double, Bud Ekins, who performed the leap after McQueen failed in practice. Garner, the consummate professional, saw McQueen's antics as selfish and unnecessary. While McQueen focused on maintaining his cool persona, Garner relied on authentic performances, drawing from his real-life military experience to shape his character. He even mediated on set when McQueen's grievances boiled over, ensuring the film stayed on track. Garner's critique of McQueen's reliance on image over skill was sharp. You could always see him acting. That's the kiss of death. McQueen's ego clashed with co-stars throughout his career, including high-profile feuds with Paul Newman on The Towering Inferno and Yul Brynner on The Magnificent Seven. His tendency to steal scenes and demand attention alienated colleagues, but his rebellious persona kept him a fan favorite. Garner, by contrast, embodied a quiet decency that earned respect both on and off screen. Despite the tensions, The Great Escape became a classic, thanks to the charisma and performances of its ensemble cast, including McQueen's flashy motorcycle stunts and Garner's grounded portrayal. Behind the scenes, however, McQueen's insecurities and need to dominate revealed a far more complicated figure than his king of cool image suggested. His personal life was tumultuous, marred by controlling behavior, infidelity, and even darker allegations, such as an incident where he allegedly threatened his wife at gunpoint. In the end, James Garner and Steve McQueen represented two sides of Hollywood's golden age: Garner's authentic professionalism versus McQueen's image-driven ambition. While McQueen's flaws added to his mystique, Garner's quiet strength and genuine decency remain a lasting legacy. Steve McQueen's life was a tale of two personas: the effortlessly cool movie star on screen and the deeply complicated man behind the scenes. His charm and swagger made him a Hollywood icon, but the polished image masked insecurities and struggles that often dictated his behavior. Take his legendary rivalry with Paul Newman during the filming of The Towering Inferno. McQueen insisted on equal billing and went so far as to count their respective lines of dialogue, refusing to be overshadowed. This obsession with image and control wasn't unique to this film. Similar patterns played out throughout his career. In stark contrast was James Garner, another leading man of the era, who had a similarly difficult upbringing but chose a very different path. Garner, abused by his stepmother during childhood, used his experiences to foster empathy and decency rather than bitterness. He was known for standing up for fairness and treating everyone, from co-stars to crew members, with respect. Garner's approach to life and acting was authentic and grounded. Unlike McQueen, who meticulously curated his tough guy persona, Garner's charm and charisma came naturally. Whether portraying Brett Maverick or Jim Rockford, he infused his roles with warmth and humanity, earning admiration from fans and colleagues alike. He was even praised by professional racing coach Bob Bondurant, who said Garner could have succeeded in Formula One, a testament to his skills and determination when filming Grand Prix. Unlike McQueen's Le Mans, criticized for its slow pace, Grand Prix became a thrilling celebration of the sport, bolstered by Garner's hands-on involvement. McQueen, despite his fame, struggled to maintain genuine relationships. Stories of his controlling behavior and insecurities abound, including an incident where he confronted Garner, suspecting an affair with his wife. Garner's response? Calm and understanding, recognizing McQueen's accusations as a projection of his own insecurities. These dynamics reveal much about their character differences. Garner was a team player and a steady presence, married to his wife Lois for an incredible 58 years, a rarity in Hollywood. McQueen's relationships, on the other hand, were often turbulent, marred by infidelity and mistrust. McQueen's final years were a desperate battle against pleural mesothelioma, a rare cancer tied to asbestos exposure. Diagnosed in 1979, he pursued unorthodox treatments in Mexico, spending tens of thousands of dollars monthly on controversial therapies like live cell injections and coffee enemas. Despite his determination, his health declined rapidly, with massive tumors overtaking his body. He passed away in November 1980, leaving behind a legacy of immense talent, but also personal turbulence. James Garner, by contrast, remained a steady force in Hollywood and beyond, his kindness and professionalism earning respect long after his acting career ended. If McQueen embodied a fleeting, rebellious cool, Garner represented enduring integrity and quiet strength. Proof that true coolness isn't just about appearances, but how you treat others. In their shared era of Hollywood's golden age, both men left indelible marks. Yet, when looking beyond the screen, Garner's life offers a model of grace and authenticity that remains timeless. Against medical advice, Steve McQueen underwent risky surgery in Ciudad Juarez, Mexico, in a desperate attempt to remove his tumors. Tragically, his weakened heart couldn't withstand the strain, and he passed away on November 7, 1980, just hours after the operation. At 50 years old, McQueen's untimely death marked the end of an era. Known as the King of Cool, his passing left fans mourning and sparked renewed fascination with his life and career. Over the years, McQueen's legacy has only grown. From his induction into the Motorcycle Hall of Fame to streets named in his honor, he remains a symbol of rugged individuality and charisma. His life also raised awareness about asbestos-related diseases. While McQueen's death came too soon, James Garner's life tells a different story. Garner lived to 86, overcoming significant health challenges. Decades of stunts and physical roles led to multiple knee surgeries, and in 1988, he underwent quintuple bypass heart surgery. Garner faced these struggles with resilience, quitting smoking after health warnings and continuing to live fully despite strokes and declining health. When he passed in 2014, tributes poured in from his peers. Clint Eastwood acknowledged Garner as a trailblazer, saying, "He opened the door for people like Steve McQueen and myself." Tom Selleck called him a mentor and a friend, while Sally Field described him as a diamond, a rare gem in an industry full of egos. Garner's empathy and integrity truly set him apart. Married to his wife Lois for nearly 60 years, he was a family man who supported civil rights, mentored younger actors, and treated everyone with respect. He lived out the decency he portrayed on screen, leaving a lasting impact on those around him. The contrast between McQueen and Garner extends beyond their careers to how they faced their mortality. McQueen fought his illness with relentless defiance, while Garner met his challenges with quiet determination. One can only wonder how McQueen's life might have evolved if he had lived longer. Could he have found the peace Garner achieved, or would his demons have persisted? Both men left an indelible mark on Hollywood. McQueen will forever be remembered for his iconic style and charisma, while Garner's legacy shines in his kindness and integrity. If McQueen burned brightly and briefly, Garner's steady, enduring presence proved that authenticity and grace could be just as captivating. Their legacies remind us that it's not just our talents, but how we live and treat others that define us.